One of the things that amazes me about today's ARFs is how seldom I find any damage, even though this box came from the other side of the world. Modelers around the world should be really glad that I'm not the one trying to figure out how to pack these things up. Along with being really careful on how I cut this stuff out of the box, I take this time to look everything over and look for damage to the covering or to the structure itself. One of the things I really enjoy about unpacking an ARF is seeing all the work that they've done that I don't have to do. The windshield came out of the box like this, the first time that's happened to me, and Hanger 9's making good on that. The covering came out of the box needing very little touch-up. And the paint job on the cowl is first rate and matches the fuselage very well. I'm convinced that a lot of the missing parts people report from their boxes are really in their shop someplace, they just can't find them. I've never had a missing part since I started putting everything in a small box so I can keep track of everything. This is also a good time for me to look everything over and see what factory parts I'm going to want to replace with some aftermarket stuff. Hanger 9 put a bunch of really good hardware in this package. It's not looking like I'm going to have to replace a whole bunch of it. More and more manufacturers are starting to group all of the hardware parts in single bags that are labeled. That helps keep us from losing stuff also. This kit even comes with turnbuckle linkages, something I think all kits should come with. They include a tank with the kit, but I always put in an aftermarket tank just to make myself feel better. And I think we can get away with a little bit smaller tank too. For like 40 years I've hated these spring-loaded tail wheels. And that just might be that they're smarter than I am. I always replace the spring-loaded jobs with this tiller-style tail wheel. I've had decades of good luck with this style tail wheel, so I'm going to keep using them. I can't remember ever looking at the included wheels and thinking that they might be too big. Until now, anyway. I expect that once I get this plane actually put together, the wheels won't look as big anymore. The formed aluminum landing gear looks a little light to me, but they got the hard points built into the plane for this suspended set, and I'm putting that in. After I go through all of the components, I get out the thin CA and hit every joint that I can reach. This adds like zero weight, but it does give me a lot better feeling when I send this thing up in the air the first time.